Welcome back to Good Day. Meteorologist Kaylee Bowers says the weekend should be cool but nice. The perfect time to get out of the house and take in some Toledo-style racing. Our John Monk is at Toledo Speedway getting ready for opening day. Good day to you, John.
Good day, guys. Yeah, many people in our area gauge if, spring has sprung when the mud hens have their opening day or when you hit the first, mow of your lawn. But many race heads in our area are eyeballing opening day here at the Toledo Speedway, which is Saturday, 2 days away. I'm joined with General Manager Brandon. Thanks for having us here today.
Yeah, thank you for coming out.
All righty, second year on the job, man. So welcome to Toledo. And give me just a quick history to this track and sort of what it means to the region and sort of the regional, race culture here.
Yeah, so we actually converted a tomato field into a racetrack in 1960, and we haven't changed since. So we've been hosting professional racing and local racing ever since. All the way from NASCAR sanctioned events, USAC sanctioned events, and that's actually what we're having this Saturday is a USAC race.
All right, yeah, so if anyone's interested, what's happening on Saturday? Because it's not just a race. You guys are having a whole day of events.
Yeah, it's going to be a combination of both open-wheeled racing and stock car racing. So if you're a fan of Formula One, IndyCar, NASCAR, this is the only racetrack in Metro Toledo. So if you have any sort of racing taste, we'll have something for you this Saturday.
Yeah, and then talk about the different levels, because I'm not a big race head. I'm not a big into cars, but I'm familiar with NASCAR and Indy. But there's plenty of other tiers that are very competitive, and people are professionals at this level.
Yeah, we have our local division too, which are all Toledo-based and Michigan-based race car drivers. So if you're looking to support a local race car driver, we'll have plenty of those here this weekend too.
And speaking of race car drivers, we have one of the best that has raced here at Toledo Speedway, Ron Allen. You're I couldn't figure it out. 11 or 16-time champ?
Well, it's 11-time champ here at this racetrack, okay. But for ARCA total, it's 16-time.
All right, and how did you get into this? Because this was, you had a full-time job on top of this. You recently retired, so now you can focus fully on racing. So what got you into this hobby now, semi-professional stuff?
Well, my dad actually raced, and that's how I got into it, and I've been doing it ever since high school. So I just love the competitiveness, and especially here at Toledo Speedway. I mean, great place for fans to come and watch. The speed of this place is just second to none, so we just kept going ever since.
A lot of people who visit Toledo, they're always amazed at how great the crowds are at the Mud Hens, or how great the crowds are at the Walleye games. Are the crowds here at Toledo Speedway similar to that?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of times you have a packed grandstand. It's a great place to come watch a race. If you've never watched one before, come out this Saturday. Like Brandon said, you're going to have open wheel cars. You're going to have the local guys here, like myself, in the stock car division, and it's definitely be a good time.
And I have to imagine, I was never grown up on hockey either, but I didn't understand the sport until I saw it in person. It's probably the same way. Racing is okay on TV, but seeing it in person is probably the way to go.
Oh, absolutely. If you watch on TV, you just don't get the thrill of seeing how fast the cars really are, the sounds of the cars. Just the atmosphere is a great atmosphere.
Awesome, Ron. We'll speak to you here in a little bit, but Brandon, I want to make sure before we end this segment, give folks sort of the rundown of the time of stuff happening for you guys opening day on Saturday.
Yeah, so on Saturday, April 20th, the pit gates, or the spectator gates, will actually open at 12:30, and the racing will start at 3 p.m.
All righty, and anything special for kids or any other special events happening throughout the day?
Yeah, so we actually have a kids ticket available, which is only $5 per kid. So that's the one special that we'll have, and then of course you never know when you'll walk home with a freebie.
There we go. All right, so if you're looking for something to do, if you've been waiting for the race season to begin, or frankly to want to get into it, or just check out to see what's going on, come out to Toledo Speedway this Saturday. I'll have more coming up later at 5 o'clock for my Go 419 story featuring all the details for opening day here at the Toledo Speedway. But for now, reporting in North Toledo, I'm John Monk, WTOL 11.